I used to work as a vehicle tester for a company developing autonomous cars. Each car test involved two people, a driver and a navigator. The driver was supposed to keep their eyes on the road at all times while the navigator provided directions. On one occasion, the navigator instructed me to turn right at an upcoming intersection. I clarified by asking, "So I should turn right at 73rd Street?" He confirmed, and I repeated, "Just to be clear, turn right at 73rd?" Again, he agreed. I turned right at 73rd as directed, only to find the road was closed for construction. He then got angry with me for following his instructions exactly. My husband and I celebrated our 5th wedding anniversary with a special trip. Two people were upset with us for not inviting them to come along. One of them was his brother. The same two individuals had previously been angry with us for not including them on our honeymoon. I once told my family I believed my sister's stepson might be experiencing abuse at the hands of his biological mom. My reasoning was that every single time he returned from staying with his biological mom, he had nightmares and wet the bed. This never happened when he was at my sister's house, where he usually stayed. Despite the fact that my family doesn't even like his biological mom, they were angry with me for suggesting that she or her boyfriend might be hurting him. I was completely baffled by their reaction. When I was 12, a teacher pulled me aside during lunch and accused me of stealing a box of tissues. She yelled directly in my face, and though I was annoyed, I stayed calm because I knew I was innocent. As the bell rang, another student walked in, overheard the commotion, and pointed out, "The tissues are right behind you, miss." I hadn't noticed them because the teacher was blocking my view while shouting at me. She never apologized. Later, when I became a teacher myself, I realized just how unprofessional her behavior had been, especially since it was over a box of tissues that wasn't even missing. I answered a call too quickly at my job in a call center. A customer got mad because she had expected a 30-minute wait and wasn't ready when I answered immediately. She complained about not having time to prepare. I offered to wait while she got organized, but that only made her angrier, and she hung up on me. My aunt stopped talking to me because I don't believe that people can shapeshift into reptilians. This didn't happen to me, but one time my math teacher became furious with one of my friends simply because he solved a problem before she did. A woman once yelled at me for trying to help her use a self-checkout machine at the grocery store. I worked there at the time, and the machines were very sensitive. Customers had to place their scanned items on the scale or bagging area until payment was completed, or the system would freeze. She scanned an item, put it in her bag, and stood there looking confused, while the screen and automated voice repeatedly said, "Place the item in the bagging area." I politely told her she needed to put the item on the platform to continue, and she exploded at me, yelling, "How dare you talk to me like that?" I was 17 years old and had to step away for a break to calm down. That job quickly taught me how unpleasant some people can be. My wife and I disagreed about something a long time ago. I don't remember the exact topic. She told me to look it up online. I did, and it turned out I was right. Instead of admitting it, she got even angrier, accusing me of using the wrong website and demanding I check again. I suggested she look it up herself and send me the link, which only made things worse. When I lived with my parents, I spent an entire day cleaning the house, vacuuming, washing dishes, and wiping windows. However, I forgot to put away a single plate left on the counter. When my parents came home, they gave me an hour-and-a-half-long lecture about how useless I was and how I was ruining my future. Their toxic behavior severely impacted my mental health.